Here we are back in Alaskan Truck Drivers. We are still on this 1.4 patch that came out a couple of weeks ago. We have been doing some jobs on this. We've discovered that if you saw in the last video, there is still traffic problems with the AI going far too fast around certain corners. And you've still got the problem with also AI vehicles running into the back of you as well. We are down in Valdez, in the southernmost point of the map, and we've got a job. We'll just bring up the jobs, and we've got it tabbed to show what jobs we qualify for. We've still only got the C license, and we still aren't really getting jobs with an awful lot of money in them. But there is one. I don't think that any jobs I've done so far are like this one we're about to pick. Because sorry, that's not the one. Well, that's where my driver is. He needs another point on the trucking side of things so that we can upgrade to the Class 3 trucks. We're the personality thing. We're well short there because we need, I think, 2 points before we can go up to. I won't be choosing that one because that's more demanding roadblocks. So far, I've not seen any more demanding roadblocks other than a tree being down, or they may well be talking about the avalanches in winter time. And then on this side, of course, the mechanical side is dragging on and on and on. Because you need to get these before you can actually build anything on your base. So I very rarely have any need to go to my base anyway. And I don't think I could be bothered driving all the way to my base just to get something fixed when it's probably nearer just to go to a truck repair shop, even though it costs you more money. But anyway, that's what I'm used to doing at the moment. Right, so now on the jobs, if we look, we're down at Valdez Harbour. If we check that, we can see that there is a job here which is taking medical equipment to Anderson Military Facility. Now it says very hard. Now I don't know what's very hard about it, whether it's a time restricted thing or something, but if we click the job and we follow the route, it's just a standard route that will take us across country and then up to there, which is where we're going now. The obvious thing again with this game is that you'll get trees being down at the same point on the map. You've just got to be ready for that. Whether there's going to be a warning or not, you don't need to worry about avalanches this time of year because we're actually almost in the middle of summer. So that's the job we're going to pick. So all I need to do now is just get out of the truck and go to the job foreman. Now I'm using this Thrustmaster eSwap controller, which has got you've seen all the videos on YouTube about them. It's got a little steering wheel adapter that you can fit in, and everything's fitted magnetically. So that's what I'm using to drive the truck, which is very convenient for me, even though I do have a steering wheel, because it makes it much easier to see the map and stuff and read the text rather than when I'm sitting behind my steering wheel. Now, where's this job? Very hard. There it's there, I think. Medical equipment. So we'll choose that, and then we'll go and we'll pick up the trailer wherever the hell it's at, and it's somewhere over there, which is around the other side of the bloody yard. So how the hell do I get there? Right, well let's find out. So we've got the handbrake on. Start the engine. Or did I stop the engine there? I think I stopped the engine. Right. Well, we're not driving through there. Where the hell are we going to get to that? It must be round the other side. It must be if we're heading out. Right. So, and remember what I said in the last video of this game as well. I have turned everything up full in the game because my mirrors were so crap. So the game defaults to a setting that it thinks your computer's good enough to handle, but it actually makes the game run terrible until I decided just to turn everything up full and see what happened. Now if you look at the mirrors are completely different from what they were. Now where the hell is this trailer? It's still over there. Now how are we getting there? We must... Oh, this is going to be fun. Is it round here? Ah, right, there we go. So the mirrors now run perfect. In fact, the mirrors run better than the actual game does. I think there's a frame rate drop in the actual game than what there is in the mirrors. But anyway, we've found. In fact, this is the first time I've ever been round this side of the harbour. Right, so like I said, it said that this is very hard. Now, medical equipment may well be easily damaged. I don't know what the very hard part of it is. I thought it might just be time restricted, that you have to get a move on. And no doubt we're going to find out what it is that's very hard about it, because it looks fairly straightforward to me. But you would think that because they've graded it as very hard, there must be something maybe unusual or something that's going to appear for the first time. That I don't know. Right. So, we'll put the handbrake on. We'll stick the engine off. And the lights. And out we go. I wonder if you can fall into the water here and drown. You probably can. Now, I think they could have done better with the water animation, because that looks pretty poor there. They could have invested a wee bit more in that. Right, let's get hooked up. Get wound up. So it says we've got 9.5 hours to do this job. Oh, hang on a minute, that's not it. That's what we want. That. There. Now, I got rid of my winter coat the other day in this game. I got rid of it because there wasn't a great percentage left in it, but that's what you need to remember to get once you start approaching winter. And there's only some of the stores I think got them. But anyway, that's us hooked up. So now we just need to find our way out of the place. And put the lights on. I'm going to need something to eat pretty soon. Now, one thing I always like to do is just to set the default route again, just in case, because sometimes this game can act a wee bit weird as far as GPS goes, especially if you accidentally lay a marker somewhere like that and you forget all about it, you don't see it in the map. This is why I always like to just make sure I've hit the default. Now, it is in Valdez, in the town of Valdez, where there are speeding vehicles going round corners and sliding all over the place. In fact, I've missed a turning here, by the way. I have missed a turning. In fact, that's where I should be going, I think. Up there. Oh, and I'm also needing a rest now as well. That's quite... I'm not even out of Valdez and I need to get a rest. Well, we'll worry about that in a minute. This is where the cars were flying round the corner, at this part here. Now we're fortunate we've managed to avoid them. So now my stomach's rumbling, so I need bed and I need bed. Bed and bed. I believe there is a way out of here. I love the way the arrow's telling you to turn left when you actually have to turn right, so the GPS is totally goosed in this game. You look at that, it's telling you to turn left when you're going right. That's what's crazy about it. .5 mph speed limit. Frame rate's not so hot with all these trees around. Now we just stocked up the truck as far as food goes. We've got plenty of food. The last upgrade that I did for my driver was to give me another 2 slots in my storage capacity on board the truck. I think 2 more inventory slots I've got. So I've got plenty of food. So again, I'm just interested to see what the very hard part of this trip's going to be. Because I'll be gunning it for pretty much most of it. Hooked at the floor. Unless I just get caught out with a down tree where it's not giving me a warning that there is something in the road. It could be that. It might be that sort of increases the difficulty where they don't give you prior warning to obstacles in the road. It could be that makes it more difficult, so therefore you have to be paying a lot more attention to what you're doing. That's the only way I can think that they're making it a bit more difficult. And by the way, another interesting thing as well, since the 1.4 update, and I've been driving through the winter into spring and now into summer, since then I have had no rain whatsoever. Not a drop of rain has fallen. It's constantly dry. Right, what time of day is it? Right, it's like 4:35 in the morning. I'm hungry. And I need a rest as well, so... The thing is you can't remember where any parking places are, you just have to hope you come across one. This might be just a good spot to just park up. I think that's what we'll do. Wrong button, hang on. We will just park up here. We're off the road. And we'll head in. We'll get a sleep. We'll get something to eat when we wake up. We'll have a full night's sleep. My stomach should be really rumbling now. Oh, I'm at starvation level now. Right, let's see what we've got. Right, we'll start with the fried chicken. We've also got home-style vegetables. So we'll get two things that we can cook. Right, let's deal with that. Well, one of them heats up itself, you don't need the microwave. So we'll have that, and we'll eat that. We'll also have that, and that should tide us over. Right, and we go. Oh, now, no sooner have I mentioned that we haven't had rain for a while, lo and behold, we'll get rain. So there's a change. Right. Well, it's nasty weather now. Well, I keep going on about how this game is certainly a grind. You're doing jobs that don't give you a lot of money, and there's the wear and tear in your truck, and it's very difficult to just build up the finances, because if you're getting, you know, 3 and 4 grand for a delivery, and or maybe 7 grand or whatever, sooner or later you've got to go to the truck repair shop, and then you'll do at least 9 grand worth of repair every time you go there, and you're still trying to get the sort of merit badges that will allow you to build up your headquarters, so everything about it's a grind. You're sort of you're making 10 grand, but you're spending 9 grand, if you know what I mean. So we're going to have to just be careful that this very hard job that we're supposedly doing hasn't got these traps that I was talking about, where you've got a down tree but you get not any notification of it. So it's what game time, it's 1:40 in the afternoon. Now, because they've increased the traffic in the game, increased the speed of the AI traffic, it's very unlikely that you're catching up with vehicles, even trucks, unlike the earlier versions of the game where you were constantly overtaking cars and trucks. It's more likely to happen the other way around now, that vehicles are doing at least 50 odd miles an hour, and they're the ones that are catching you. So we've got, how far? 320 odd miles to go. I'm just waiting to get caught out with whatever it is that's making this delivery very hard, and I'm looking to see how many hours we've got left. I can't see it in the top right hand corner. Fair bit of surface water. Maybe they're judging the difficulty of the delivery being the weather being part of it, even though it's summertime. The worst weather you can get at this time is just rain or fog. Let's say we've got 4 hours left. I think we need to still gun it a bit here though. you will still see graphical glitches in the game. They haven't been taken out. Now it looks as if it's I was about to say it looks as if it's dried up a little bit, but maybe I just imagined it. There's one there. What you'll also notice is that in the rear view mirrors, the mirrors don't reflect the weather outside, if you know what I mean. It looks misty and cloudy and rainy outside the windscreen, but if you look in the mirrors, it looks as if there's a bit of blue sky there. Well, it does say dry now, so I'm going to take the game's word for it and put the wipers off. Might be that it has cleared up a little bit. Good morning. Now, it might be that this job is very hard because of the time limit. I don't know yet. That we're about to find out, because we've got 204 miles still to do, and we've got 2 hours 20 minutes to do it. So I think we're looking like we're going to be late. That's my interpretation of it. But we'll gun this as much as we can. Now there is something in front of us I can see, or at least there was a minute ago. Now when there's a speed restriction like that there at 25 miles an hour, you just got to hope there isn't any highway police parked at the side of the road, because it's them that'll catch you, I've noticed. Yeah, we might not make the delivery in time. That might be the problem with this job as to why it's very hard. You've got to put the foot to the floor. 2 hours and 37 minutes left. So we've got 170 odd miles to go. We don't need to stop for a rest. We don't need to get anything to eat, so we can just floor it pretty much. But that's where we risk having an accident, of course. And we also risk maybe running into a fallen tree if they don't alert us to anything like that. But we're just going to have to take that risk. We're pretty much flat out. 50 mile an hour is as quick as these damn trucks go in this game. And now the road is dry, it's dried out. And it's a wee bit damp again at this part. Right, so we're turning right. Get to third person so I can see the actual road where we're going. Now there we go, I knew there'd be something. Right, so let's have a look. Now you see, it's telling you that there's a fallen tree there. But that fallen tree is down the road, it's not in our way, but it's just automatically giving us a warning about it. But that doesn't mean to say there couldn't be one somewhere further up the road, but I think we're okay. And surprisingly enough, we haven't seen any traffic in this road at all. Since we've gone the dirt road, absolutely no traffic. The only thing you've got to be careful with is that with the increase in the AI speed is check your mirrors to make sure something's not coming up to overtake you, because that's where you can get caught out as well now. That's something you've not been used to in the games since or prior to the updates. So this game's got another update incoming at some point this year, which is the update to all the little back roads that we haven't got yet. That's one feature that we're going to add in it, to have a lot more of these sort of dirt roads and stuff, more narrower roads and things, more challenging routes. Right. So that fallen tree's back there somewhere. Which, if I wanted the 200 points for chopping it up, I could drive down there and do it, but I can't be bothered. Right, so we're back on the highway. How come it's now saying we've got 3 hours 21 minutes to go? I thought we'd less than that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll make the most of it. And at the end of this, we're going to get like $4,000 payment for the job. The one thing about the better weather in this game is that it does mean that you'll get to jobs quicker. You'll complete your jobs quicker, because when you're driving in the snow, you can't see the bloody road, and you're not sure if you're on the road or off the road. So that's why you have to drive slower. But once you hit the summer months, you've got to really floor it. Well, that's earlier on before you arrived, Paul. I was saying that $4,000 doesn't sound too bad. Problem is that this truck's going to need repairs soon enough, and that'll cost me $9,000. So it's a grind to make money. No sooner have you made money than you've got to invest the money in keep the truck on the road. It's so slow and so much of a grind to progress in this game. So we're lucky at the moment. I've recently had a repair done, so there's nothing lit up telling me that there's a problem. Not at the moment. But all I need to do is run into a tree, and then I need to get the radiator fixed, I need to get the lights fixed. Got our foot to the floor now. Now, why is it telling us to turn left there? Because just past in the left is effectively a shortcut, but that road is constantly blocked by a rock fall, the road that we've just passed on the left hand side. So there's absolutely no point in going that direction thinking it's a shortcut, because the truck can't go over the rocks. And there we go. There, remember I said about giving you a warning about trees and not giving you a warning? Now it's finally giving a warning, now we're right on top of it. So we'll get 200 points for this. Now we've just got to hope that the AI don't drive into us, because then we'll get a fine, and that's what will happen. Now you see him? He's just stopped short of costing me like $150 or whatever fine. Right, so we'll get rid of this. that gives us 200 XP. Right, so now we're good to go. Get the handbrake off. Now this is downhill, this section. I think that's us. We've just got to keep an eye in the mirror that those two cars behind us don't start playing silly buggers and trying to overtake us. So we got a last minute warning just as we approached that tree that there was a blockage in the road. Now there still could be something else up ahead. Right, we're turning left anyway, we're almost there. Now let's have a quick look at, right, you know, the problem with this road is this is twisty a couple of bits, and AI traffic will be coming and we could well get hit here as well. This is probably the more likely place I'm going to have an accident of some description on this track here, just while we're almost at the delivery point. Right, now here's a twisty bit, and there's of course the traffic coming now. It's so easy to cut one of these vehicles up. All we need now is a big truck coming in the other direction. That'll make it simple. So we'll go to third person. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, vehicles trying to overtake you. I think he's actually knocked a road sign over that truck that was in front of us. He's wrecking the place and he's knocked another one down. And there's something coming up behind me, I think, or I can hear something anyway. Maybe it was that car. Again, there could be another tree blocking the road. Well, this is us. Right at the destination. So again, we need to find a way in. There we go. Well, the job was classed as very hard, and I'm at a loss to find out really what was really hard about it. So it is an air base or a military facility. There's the runway. I've never been here before. Now the question might be, where are we parking the truck? Well, the difficulty could be that it's there or up here. Now the easiest place to park is up here, because with this one here you're having to get turned to drive face in, and up ahead you just drive straight over it. Now it's saying that it's another obstacle in the road, and that must be somewhere else up the map, because back there it's there. That's the road that's permanently blocked with a landslide anyway, so you can never drive across that road. If you want to go to this destination here, you always have to go up there and around and down. This road is you just cannot use it. Anyway, we'll worry about that next time we come to it. So all I'm doing is getting lined up to drive this in and get my 5 stars for parking the truck. In fact, I'll tell a lie, it's the other way round. It's the other way round. What the hell am I doing? What a numpty. Just bear with me, it always takes an hour to get parked. Maybe that's part of the problem with this delivery. Is the fact that I'm going to spend an hour and a half or more trying to park the damn thing. And that's why the delivery's difficult. That's better. That's not bad. I wish that bloody wheel would stop popping up. That'll do us. Right. So we're in. Get that off. Get the... oh, that's the lights. That's it. Right. Out we go. I still don't know where we go to get paid here, because I can't see the guy. We'll worry about that once we get this done. That's that, and I'll get rid of these. Now, obviously, having driven to this military facility, whatever the hell it is, and having not an awful lot of premises round and about, you're just hoping that there's a job here that you can continue. Right, so we've done that, and now we just need to unhook the trailer. And now we wander around looking for the guy that's going to pay us. We might have a long bloody walk. Oh no, is this him down here? Yeah, this is him down here. In that wee cabin. If we can get in. Right, so... right, so we're getting 4.5. And I get 99%. So my cargo was damaged. And how that happened, I don't know. It'd be probably that twisty road. So we get 4,637. So now, if I come out of that and go to jobs, there is a job here that we qualify for, so we'll check that. Now, what I'm hoping now, since the Ice Roads update came out, now this Ice Roads update is there. I've only ever been to it once. I've never had a job that's took me here since, And the job that I think took me up this direction, where I never saw any ice road at all. I was on normal roads. You weren't ended up going across the lake. So I'm still waiting another job that's going to take me there. Anyway, let's see what we have here. We've only got one job that we qualify for, and it's an aircraft engine. And we're taking it to Jet Blast, whatever the hell that is, and we're heading back down the way, right down to there. So that would mean that heading back this way, we're going to have to chop down that other tree, and it's the only job that there is anywhere around here. We could drive all the way down to here, because there are other jobs, but they're not really paying anything better. That one there is a required rep of 4 stars, and all you're getting again is 3,800. We don't qualify for that one because I think you need to be a grade D or whatever it is. So just 3,800 is not a lot. So it is. So we'll talk to him. I'm going to do this job, and then that'll be it. I see that's a category E, so we don't qualify for that. But even so, if you look at that, you would think that if you get better qualifications, you would get better jobs with more money. But in actual fact, the one that we qualify for is actually graded as hard, and we're getting more money than the guy who has the better qualifications to do that job, and he's only getting $1,800. This is what puzzles me about this game. I don't understand why you're supposed to get all these qualifications and the jobs that you get aren't really giving you much more return. Anyway, we'll take that. We'll head out. Now, where the hell was the truck? Because I've totally been disorientated. That's the truck up there. Oh, well, there's the thing with the... What the hell is it anyway? An engine, was it, did I say? Yeah, it looks like it, so... It's that we have to get hooked up. Now, we do know that there is a tree on the road, on the route that we're taking, because that's what we got the alert for. And then we should be able to deal with that when we come to it. Right, let's get that done. That done. Now this trailer type is a bit dodgy in this game unless they've improved it. Hang on a minute, that's no good. Get myself lined up a bit better. And I'm a bit worried about taking this back across that road that we just came in. Right. So we can get hooked up. Put the lights off. I can remember where they are. Where the hell is the button for them? Right, so hook that up. Now the winder for this is a bit confusing. It's there. So you don't actually, you can just see it lifting. So that's why it's slightly different from the other trailers. And then we can still hook up the same way. Right. Right, that's us good to go. Now, if you notice there, if I just go back out the truck, watch the mirror you know, you can see that when he goes up to the truck, it's the only time you actually see your driver, and even then you only get a quick glimpse of him. Once the virtual mirrors appear, you'll see him at the side of the truck opening the door. Right, so now we can get started. Before we make a move, we'll just have a quick look at where we're going. Heading back across this twisty road. There's no other way out of this. People will make the mistake of thinking, well, this is twisty, but that's twisty as well. Maybe that's a shortcut, but it isn't, because you cannot get across it. Don't waste your time going that way at all. It's permanently roadblocked. Right. Well, this is a nasty part of this trip along this bloody silly road here, this single track thing. With AI vehicles coming and not much room to manoeuvre to get this round a corner. So this is the first problem here, big problem here, is getting round here in one piece and avoiding AI like that. And there's another one coming. Well, at least credit them with the fact that they've slowed down. It's the fact that I'm worried about something trying to come up and overtake. Good morning to Semi-Pro. Right. No, that was the thing I never looked at. Right, that's the thing I never looked at. If you look at now that I've got my logo covering my trucker tab. If I hit the trucker tab, that job that we've just done there, the mechanical side of it, when we chopped down that tree that was blocking the road, we got another 200 XP for that. So that's moved us along there, and we need this next tree that we know is on the road, or at least it should still be in the road. So we need the next 200 points from that, and we'll be just short of getting the 2 points we need to get an upgrade. And also, if you look at the trucking side of things, we're just short of that second point we need to go to the next level here, to like class 3 trucks. Now that one there, the personality thing, we're well short because we've not even got 1 point yet. And all the upgrades from there on in are 2 points, and then they go to 3 points. So these two are the closest ones we've got to be upgrading, because they've both got a point at the moment, and we should possibly be getting a point on each of them before. Maybe not that one. We might be still 100 points short with the provided we get this tree to cut it down. So that's how far we've got, and the sooner I get off this bloody silly wee track, the more relieved I'll be that the trailer will be in one piece to at least get to where we're going. I'd much rather drive this in third person so that I can see what's way up ahead and what's coming, because we're heading uphill and you can't really see when you're in the cab. But you notice all the road signs that are knocked down, that's all the AI vehicles running them over. It's not me that's done that. We're still fine, we don't need fed. We might need to take a rest before the end of this trip. In fact, we probably will. Oh, too busy looking at my status and not looking at the bloody road. That's better. Just checking in my mirror to see if there's any headlights going up behind me, because that's when you panic with the state this game's in at the moment. Because these guys, if you slow down at a road junction and there's vehicles coming behind you, there's a very high likelihood you're going to get ran into, and of course you'll have the pleasure of getting a fine for them doing it. You're the one that always gets fined when the AI hit you. And they still haven't worked that out, the game devs, and actually fixed that. Right, so the good news is we're almost back on the highway. So again, go to third person so that you can actually get a good view. Look at this idiot, look, there we go. And I mean, look at that for flying out in front of the truck. That's why you don't trust the AI. They're extremely unreliable and unpredictable. And remember what I said about this tree that we should have there. I've knocked a sign down now. That's fine. That's cost me a percentage of damage there doing that. So I wonder if we'll get the warning about the tree that's down. Quick look, because when we came across country and turned up there, the tree was down here. Yeah, I will be doing all of them. I can guarantee you that, providing the PC holds up and nothing untoward goes wrong. Now usually, is it this side? Let me just make sure. I think it was at the top of this hill there was always a tree down. Maybe it's been taken away for this job, you never know. It could well have been cleared for this job. I was looking forward to the 200 points for chopping it down. I'll just take it nice and easy just in case. It looks as if it ain't here. What time of day is it? It's 8 o'clock at night. We have 375 miles still to go, so quite a while. Frame rate's not quite so good here with the trees. I'm not risking putting the foot to the floor just in case. I'm full focus to make sure there isn't any bloody tree in the road ahead. So whatever payment we have for this job, we're going to get a couple of $100 taken off the top of it because of that slight damage to the trailer. It's down to 99%. Well, I could be going flat out down here, but I'm scared. I'm scared to. See, this being a flatbed trailer, this is probably more susceptible to damage than any of the other trailers. It's still at 99%, but I just don't want to fly around any corners or fly down any of these dips in the road too quickly. So we're approaching midsummer now in the game, so we should have fairly good weather conditions to do as many jobs as we can, as quick as we can. Now where the hell am I going? Left turn Clyde. We're going to do the 300 miles or still to go without having another rest. Well, the senior snooker world championship is on Channel 5 in the UK. This afternoon session there's two matches. I don't know who the other opponents are, but I do know that Jimmy White's playing and Tony Drago is playing. I just don't know who they're playing, but they're not playing each other. Jimmy White is the defending champion. So it's now gone, what, 9:10 at night, game time. And we really need to find a nice little tidy spot to get parked up, and this is it here. This is it here. Now, will we get damage going up here? We might. That's the only problem with this. Right, that'll do that. Handbrake on, engine off. Put the headlights off, not on. Right, and we'll head in. Now, why is it saying you can't use it while driving? I'm not bloody driving. I'm parked up, I've got the handbrake on. Well, there's a bug. You can't use it while driving. You can't use it while... What the hell does that mean? I'm parked up. For Christ's sake. That's the engine going back on. Well, what part about parked up aren't you understanding? Or am I still on the road? Maybe that's what it means. Maybe I'm not properly parked. I don't understand what's going on here. Hang on. Right. Let's try and get right into this and get rid of that thing. Bloody wheel that keeps appearing. I can't be doing with it. Straightened up. That's better. As long as we don't crash into something and get more damage. See, there's none of the AI vehicles come across this way. Right, so as far as I'm concerned, we're off the road. Right. And this is bloody going to tell me I can't park here. Or I can't go to bed. What the hell am I doing? Put the wipers on. Right, so let's try it again. There we go. Suddenly it's worked. I think it's because the arse of my trailer was sticking out in the road. Right, so that'll do it. And that'll bring us round to dawn, I would think. We're at 6 o'clock in the morning. Looks as if it's the start of a good day. Handbrake off, engine on, headlights on full beam just to annoy the AI drivers. And then let's see if we can get out of here. What we still got, 99% in the trailer. See if we can avoid taking that stop sign down. And we've 254 miles still to go. Looks like it's a beautiful morning in Alaska. Well, I'm disappointed that we never had that tree to chop down. Well, there's the sun in the mist above there. A misty morning, the sun trying to break through. Yeah, that 200 XP would have done very nicely. This is annoying. What am I doing to bring that up? I must be pressing the joystick down the way to bring that up. That's what it is. And it's really annoying. I'm going to have to remap that because I don't use that wheel. They've copied Fernbus Coach Simulator adding that wheel, and they have my stomach rumbling now, I think. Yeah, I never use. I mean, I use the wheel thing in or the menu thing. But it's not Fernbus Simulator they're copying. It's Bus Sim 2022 that they're copying doing that. Because Bus Sim has that wheel. Again. I've got to get rid of that. That's really annoying. I'm going to crash somewhere doing this. As if I press the little steering thing, it's popping up, I think. So we won't get the mechanical upgrade, but we're more than likely going to get the truck class upgrade, I think. I would hope we do by the end of this trip, and then we'll call it a day. I need to go and get fed. I need to go and do a few things as well. I need a new supply of water. I've run out of my 5 litre bottles down to my last one and down to the dregs of it as well. It doesn't seem to be popping up now. we're still only get 1% damage. So here's hoping we can get the thing done without losing any more. Because each point of damage you get is $100 or more in terms of lost revenue. How far have we got? 95 miles still to go. I thought I heard my stomach rumbling, I must have been imagining it. Maybe it's my real stomach that's rumbling. The cops there. Cop car parked on the right hand side. Well, it's a bit misty again here. So let's have a quick double check that we've got the default route. And so we're heading down there, and then we're leaving in the exit, and then we're turning down. It looks straightforward in the GPS. I'm going to have to have a quick drink. Hang on a minute. One quick drink. And this is the town of, is it Wasilla that we're approaching? So again, if you look at the mirrors in the truck, the mirror frame rate is far better, but you'll also notice that, again, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, the mirrors don't reflect actually what you're seeing outside the cabin. There seems like a default, it looks like a default weather condition that the mirrors see, that they don't see the mist and the fog in the back. You know what I mean? Green light. So regardless of whether it's, well, it seems to be like this, you know, it looks much better weather in the mirrors than it does from inside the truck. Let's put it that way. Just got to pay attention for this exit, so we're missing this one here, we're going straight on. Well, this is chewing up the frame rate a fair bit. this misty weather. Right, so we're off at the next exit here. Right, well, we need to double check what we're doing here. Right, so we're coming around here, and we keep going, and then we turn left. Oh, it's now raining. Right, down to the road end. Or is it just straight round the bend? Maybe it is. Oh, is this the one I've driven before where the road markings are confusing? I think it is. I think I got confused the last time. Maybe it isn't. Oh no, I think it seems fairly normal. Yeah, there's one part of the map where the road markings are confusing as to whether you're in the proper lane or whether you're in oncoming traffic. I think we're fine. Right, this looks like it. I don't think I've been here before. I don't think I've delivered here. Now, curiously, from where we are right now, I don't see anywhere to park this thing unless it's up here. In fact, there's the guy that will pay us the money. He's in that cabin there. Now, is it in here? Maybe it's in here. We go. Oh, hang on. We'll have a look round here, see if it's in here. Oh, there's damage done. Well, I'll tell you one way to do a quick fix in that. The one way to do a quick fix in that is just to Control-Alt-Delete, bring up the task manager, tab to it and cheat your way out of it. That's one way of doing it. And then restarting the game. So if you just cheat like that, you can protect your damage. It should load an autosave, and that way I haven't got that 5% damage. We're about to find out. So that's one way of cheating the damage in the game, is just to kill the game and restart it, and hopefully you're starting it at just at a previous save where it's auto-saved the game prior to your accident. So we'll probably have to come off the off that main road again. And maybe that isn't the route I should be taking to try and find to park this damn thing. Right, let's see where we are. Right, so is that still in 99? Let me have a look. Yeah, we're still in 99, so we're fine. So, you know something? Let's do this instead. Rather than taking the truck in, let's have a run in here and see if there's anywhere to park in here. Because I know there's parking places up there, but there might be something round the corner here. And that'll save us dragging the truck in and having to drag ourselves back out. Right, well, I think it's no go, so we'll go back and we'll head up that other road to the left there. That up there is where you can see there is parking areas on the ground. So and handbrakes off. Yeah, we've got the engine on and everything, so now is that straight in parking up ahead, or are we having to reverse in? Well, we've got to reverse in. Right, so we'll get ourselves around. This is going to be more difficult. This will take a while. No doubt about that, it will take a while. I'm not any better at parking in this than I am in your truck. Right. Now you see the big yellow areas, you can just dump the trailer there, but you don't get your parking bonus if you do that. So I've never done that, I've always parked the trailer. So let's see if we've got it a bit better this time. That'll do. I don't care what angle the trailer's sitting at, that'll do. Wipers off. Where's the engine? Ignition. I think. Get the lights on or off. Oh, that'll do. Right. Cannot use tools with the engine's bloody running, I've left it on, shit. I thought I'd turned it off. Right, the engine's off. Right. So we've seen the engine is off there, right? Right. Oh, right, that's what the bloody handbrake's not on either. I mean, I'm sure I pressed all of it, and now I'm into the hood of the truck. Christ almighty, that. Ah, the more hurry, the less speed in this damn thing. Right. Right. Handbrake. On. Engine off. Right. Jesus, how bloody hard is it to park a truck? Now, you watch this going down. Right, that's it down. And then we unhook them. Stick that there. Unhook that. So we're going to get that deduction for the damage. In case I make do what we've got. Now we're also at a point where we have to think about maintenance in the truck again. I didn't know there was a plane there. First time I've seen that. Anyway. Right, he's down there, so rather than wandering all the way over there, I haven't disconnected the bloody trailer, that's what I was doing. That's it. We can get in the truck and drive over to him rather than wandering over and leave the truck here. Right, so dump that, ignition, we'll jump out that side and go in and get more money. Oh, the stomach's rumbling. Stomach's definitely rumbling. Right, so we lost $415 on that delivery, and of course, as these things happen, your reputation goes down. That's probably why I'm struggling to progress. Right, so now we need to check in the menu to see if we can upgrade. So we'll go to Trucker, and we'll see that no, we can't, because we obviously never get anything for a tree in that one, and we are what 100. Aye, no, tell a lie. We're 1,000 XP. 2000. No. Tell a lie. I can't read. 2,621 and 2,700. So we're 100 odd points short of upgrading to the next level here. The class 3 truck, which is the nearest thing that we have to upgrade. So we'll do that in the next job, but we ain't doing it today because I'm starving and I'm going to get something to eat, and no doubt we'll see you on another day for yet another trip, and hopefully at some point they're going to bring out another fix to fix a lot of these AI vehicles that are still going crazy. So till we meet again, I will bid you good morning. See you soon.